Okay, I know I am uploading this 3 years late, but might as well before the upcoming FanFest, which I'm about to fly to. So I guess, I don't know, maybe if you are at the airport and you have nothing to do for an hour or so, this is a fun video to watch, and maybe it could prepare you for the next FanFest or the upcoming FanFest if you are attending. Basically, bring water and prepare to stand and be in lines a lot. But anyways, without further ado, here's my video that I was supposed to publish 3 years ago.
Alright, I arrived at the hotel in Westgate, and it is blazing hot here in Vegas. It's like 110 degrees Fahrenheit. It's like 44, 45 Celsius. And I don't know how people live here, man. I think the hottest I've ever been in the last like decade is probably 30 Celsius. I don't know how much that's in Fahrenheit, but yeah, I guess I'm gonna check out the strip. I guess I can't even see through these bars. And use the monorail, I guess.
So I arrived on Wednesday, but the check-in is on Thursday, and then the event is on Friday and Saturday, which means I had a bit of time to look around Las Vegas. I've been to Las Vegas many times already, so nothing was really new here for me. And I mean, it's pretty much all tourist traps anyways. Here's some robot that was making bubble tea. Been to the Wax Museum, the Egypt Museum, a whole bunch of stuff. Of course, I went to that one buffet, the Branchino buffet. It's definitely not worth it, but might as well while you're there. I saw some shows. The Sphere was not open when I was there, but they were doing some tests, which looked kind of cool. And one of the monorails was decorated with all this Final Fantasy stuff, so it looked pretty cool. But all the monorails were packed, so it's hard for me to get a good shot of it. But here's some advertisements.
Alright, it's registration day on Thursday. Here to pick up my, I guess, stuff from the registration desk. You can see some posters here already at the North Hall. My god, it is hot here. Holy shit. I think I'm gonna get sunburned just by walking across this lot here. There seems to be a lot of people trying to get their badges. But since I'm at Westgate, I feel like riding on the monorail and getting to the North Hall is further just from, if I just walk from Westgate. And holy shit, I'm already dying. This is like, I don't know. You guys gotta have the convention at Seattle or something. No one should live in Las Vegas. What's with all the gold? It's very golden themed. Must be the New World stuff, maybe? I don't know. Holy shit, look at this line. Jesus Christ. It's just for registration. I guess I could have come later in the day. Holy fuck. So the line actually goes on forever. Like it goes all the way around and down the hallway, like basically across the entire walkway. So I think I'm gonna come back later in the day because it's just registration, right? So day one, it's probably a huge line, but as people thin out, it's gonna be basically no one there. So I think I'm gonna come back at maybe 3 p.m. or something like that. Because right now it is noon and registration opens at 11. So I think everyone is here just early.
Turns out I was completely wrong about the strats there. The lineup was bad all day, all the way down to 8 p.m. at night. It was entirely bad.
almost at the end of the line. Almost there. Holy shit.
So after all that waiting, we get our goodie bag, which contained the square grapes, which I thought was pretty funny. And this is the thing that you need to actually get. So you cannot lose this. I don't know what it's called. It's a bracelet, I guess. Yeah, it's or a lanyard. And you kind of wrap it around your wrist to get in the convention. And then I also went to see a show, but I've seen Ka before, so I went to see this other Cirque du Soleil show. But it is definitely not as good as Ka. Watch Ka if you have not seen Ka. Ka was really, really good.
Apparently from my hotel room, you can see that plasma ball thing that they have going on. Are they already letting people in?
I guess it's just a simple back check.
Oh shit, the line starts here. Oh Jesus Christ. It's a sea of people, holy shit. Line doesn't end. It was like I've been walking for like 10 minutes. Nothing in here? I think pressing everybody. Wait outside, it's like super hot. Glad I was here early.
Is that the Final Fantasy? Team? Is that me?
Mr. Final Fantasy?
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I saw him. This is so here.
But I will tell you about it later today.
まあこの基調講演で話すからちょっと待ってね。
Even in this very keynote, I will tell you about it. So just wait just a second. These are our most major system updates.
皆さんが本当に楽しみにしてくださっている第一次グラフィックスアップデートのその途中報告をさせてください。
Alright, so I know you're all really looking forward to our first graphical update, so I wanted to give you a bit of info about where we are with that.
ちょっとその前にこのグラフィックスアップデートのコンセプトっていうのをちょっとおさらいさせてください。
But first, let me explain a little bit about our philosophy behind this update. Legendary Falligo Manda.
そして、まあ、厳重とはね、ちょっとなんだろCEO のフィル・スペンサーさんです。ぜひ大きな拍手をお願いします。
Please welcome the CEO of Microsoft Gaming, Mr. Phil Spencer. Round of applause for him.
皆さん本当にお忙しい中、ようこそお越しくださいました。
Phil Spencer was kind of random, and at this point I started walking out because it felt like it was getting to the end of the keynote, and I kind of wanted to get ahead of the line because there's a lot of people, right? But it turns out that other people had the same idea on it, so it was already packed in this venue area. So this is one of the first areas I checked out. This is a Charlean like city kind of decoration. The keynote is still kind of going on with Phil Spencer in the back, but people already started participating in these events. This is kind of like a little photo booth area. You can sit on a little boat and look like you're in the pool in front of Charlean. There's also a little fishing mini game there. this is some sort of like augmented reality, also kind of like a photo taking thing, where you could use your hands to select certain decorations, like a little minion or alpha or something, or umbrella, and then you could take a picture. That guy's got raining Pisces. But then after you are done with your decorations, you could go to this booth to get an email to you. Everything is nicely themed, I guess.
I think you're willing to go just a bit further. At Journey's End, the little respite is graciously deserved. And after finding a newfound respect for our moon and its true purpose, one can't help but marvel at how wondrous it is. Do you see it just over there? You may even feel compelled to reach out and hold it. It seems this has become a trend among adventurers, and we'd like to see your take on this trend. Snap a photo of yourself cradling our majestic moon, and take that photo to the badge keepers at the redemption table near concessions for a unique reward. Do you accept this side quest? Yes. Well then carry on adventure.
Okay, so after you did the quests from those quest givers, you would come up to this booth here to collect your prize, which is some stickers and poster. I think you needed 3 quests completed. Those quest givers were absolute troopers, by the way. They had to talk over the noise of the venue, and they were talking all day in roleplay. So absolute troopers. These are some iBuyPower PCs that they had as prizes. I think there were 5 PCs, and they're all decorated with Final Fantasy decorations. I actually don't remember if it were PCs or just a case. But there's all the jobs, I guess. Warrior, Bard, White Mage, Black Mage, and Paladin. I guess all the Warrior of Darkness people. And then there is this random iBuyPower people that you can also buy. I bought one of these. I thought they were kind of funny.
So apparently there's only 5 winning tickets, and you gotta scratch this scratch card with just a normal coin, I guess. And scratch the scratch card, and then you can win one of the cases, I think, down there. And then you can use a coin in this claw machine.
I think the claw machine was set up to be a guaranteed win. But inside the balls will be a raffle or something like that tells you what kind of prize you get, and you get like a iBuyPower merchandise kind of thing, which could have been like a water bottle or a mouse pad and stuff like that. So small little prizes, and they're not Final Fantasy themed; they were iBuyPower themed. But free stuff is free stuff. I think I was watching this machine here, and it started playing on its own, so this person didn't even have to do anything, and it just grabbed a random ball from it. And then here's my people that I bought, and then some other random people merchandise. If you were lucky in your goodie bag, you would have gotten one of these golden tickets, which lets you enter one of the meet and greet photo sessions. I wasn't lucky enough to get any ticket, but there's a picture of an example.
So I'm in line for the battle event. I think this queue here is a group queue, and it extends all the way outside and it wraps around the building. I'm also, this queue right now I'm in is in the solo queue, which also has a queue. And the battle station's all the way at the end there, so it's like around an hour of waiting, of lining. Get ready to do the challenge. Battle challenge. So my hot bars.
So the battle challenge is actually very, very easy. I have a full video if you want to see of my friend Kaji doing the battle challenge. But here I'll just show a quick clip of it. But yeah, it was very, very easy. Unfortunately, the venue was so loud that I couldn't even hear the music or if there was new music in there. But yeah, otherwise it was fun to do it once. I think later on, the second day, this was the lineup for it wasn't as bad, because everyone already did it. So if people who lined up the second day could do multiple attempts even, it was that short of a line. But I'm just gonna make fun of Kaji here again, in that he was wiping all over the place. These are like infra level mechanics. Kaji, what are you doing? Here's another booth that they had set up. It wasn't kind of like an event booth. It was just like a rest area that was decorated to look like Razathan, which is pretty nice. It's pretty cool. You can sit here and smoke your hookah, I guess. Got the little fake palm trees and the skylight kind of thing going on here. So it was kind of a neat place to take pictures and sit around and rest a bit.
Oh man, if you want to get food, the lineup is quite long. You can see the smoke from all the cooking from all the little food shops inside. The main entrance area right here. So the battle challenge line like loops all the way around, and it's all the way in the other room. So it's quite a distance away here. This is the end of the line.
Here's another one of the little booths they have set up. I think this is at every Fanfest where you can sign a wall. It's pretty crowded, but this wall wraps around the other side also, so you can see this side is also room to sign yourself. It's already pretty packed, running out of room. I managed to find a little bit of space for my character inside the Y there. They also had this nice LED dance area, although the DJ wasn't here at this time. I have a video of it later on, where the DJ was there. I heard the DJ was actually soaking underneath a mask, but people didn't know at the time. It was just rumors. Here's another little kind of thing they set up where it's like a mural, where you can take a picture. Line up to take a picture in front of Elpis. They also had this big moon ball set up. I think you're supposed to take a picture of it, like yourself holding the moon ball, so that is part of one of the quests that quest givers give out, the gleaners. So they got some very overpriced food if you really want food. They got some smoothie bars, Kai bowl. But these are like Vegas prices on top of convention prices. I think this entire lineup is for Papa John's. Everyone wants Papa John's. There's some Gyros. There's some hot dogs. But yeah, you're going to be waiting this huge line and then paying like $13 for a hot dog. It's quite expensive. Pizza. Some more pizza. But I guess if you're hungry, you're hungry. I think it's better to just drive off the strip. Quiznos. Whatever this is, some Pokeballs, I guess, and coffee. So yeah, if you're desperate, I guess you can line up and get this non-Final Fantasy themed food at a premium price. That was a fashion show kind of thing. I was just kind of watching it from the back. I don't know actually what song they were playing. It was kind of like a remix of something, one of Final Fantasy songs, but I've never heard it before. If you know what it is, let me know. But this is one of the other mini games that set up some kind of Pong, where you have a little Paisa rolling around kind of thing going on. It's kind of like Island Sanctuary themed, I guess. Here's an Island Sanctuary area they had. And then if you participate, you get your digital badge on their app or something like that. And you need the 3 badges to collect the stickers and the posters.
Side quest. Yes? Oh. And journeys in. A little respite will be much desired, I promise you that. And after finding a new profound respect of the moon and an understanding of its true purposes, one cannot help but marvel at how wondrous it is. You might even feel compelled to reach out and hold it. This is a trend amongst travelers. We would like to see your take on that trend. Snap a photo of yourself, cradling our majestic room. We'll take that photo to the badge table, to the redemption table. There, you will receive a unique reward. Thank you.
They have this pandemonium booth where you can form a team and like you have tanks, healers, and then they gotta press these buttons and throw bean bags into the little holes. I mean, it's like a little carnival game. It's not really anything too crazy, but it's nicely decorated. You could take pictures of these like statues that they got going on, and of course, Carbuncle at the back. It's very nicely decorated to take pictures of. See, these guys are taking pictures already, but yeah. And then I guess participation gets you those digital badges, and the purpose of the digital badges is to get the stickers and posters. You need the 3 badges, I guess. We were selling these very expensive $300 artworks. They call it high precision prints. I think that's Alphino's dad, I guess. So if you want a picture of Alphino's dad for some reason, you can buy these. But yeah, they are $300. I mean, they are very detailed, like, looking up close, they are very nice. Definitely not something I would pay $300 for, but maybe someone will want it. There's some more of them here. Some of these artworks I haven't seen before, but I think this is from like the Blu-ray disc. Reem and Gaia. This is also from one of the Blu-ray discs, I think. Notice how it's Krau's expansion, but Krau is not in any of these pictures. So I was actually looking for Krau here. I was like, man. Oh, and then I finally found her. There she is. A tiny picture of Krau in the corner of this one. And of course, throughout the day, there's a whole bunch of very talented cosplayers walking around. And their cosplays were amazing. There's a whole bunch. But I just put a few pictures here. I like this guy's square grapes, which is pretty funny. But yeah, a whole bunch of cosplayers, and they were all amazing.
All right. Okay, sorry. So, do you have a comment that you'd like to?
Hi.
Of course, I'm not going to record the piano concert, but here's the end of the piano concert, where everyone is clapping. It was really, really good. Got a lot of nice piano songs in there.
Flo always gets me. Come on. Shall I go in and just close out the day then?
Yes, please. じゃあその前にダメだ泣きそうだ。
Actually, no. Hold on. I wanted to say something before I. Hold on. My tears. Oh my gosh.
いやまあすげえ曲をねいっぱい作ってくれる俺のね友達にさメンティ最高の拍手をお願いします。
I would like to ask everybody for a round of applause for my friend.
You know, tomorrow is...
So the tears that you're crying tonight, we're going to blow them away tomorrow.
であんまり長くならないようにします。
So I mean, this is just day one, so I won't make this long.
とにかく、何が一番嬉しかったって皆さんとね直接こうやってファンフェスやれることが本当に今日一日めちゃくちゃ楽しかったです。
So I wanted to just reiterate just how happy I am to see everybody here and being able to do this event live.
なので Thank you guys.
Alright, I guess we are leaving the event. This is the end of day one, unless we count the registration day as day one, but basically it's end of day one. Everyone's leaving and they're booting us out, and I guess we'll be back tomorrow. So this is how the venue looks, I guess, with less people in it. It was packed today, man. A lot of lines, but it is what it is. I guess now we start heading out. I'm gonna head back to my hotel.
Please make your way towards the exits.
And rest my feet.
Please make your way towards the exits at this time.
Looks like they are booting us out, yeah.
So here's everyone filing out at the convention. At the end of the day, I think there was a couple other conventions happening at the same time too. There was like a basketball convention and a woodworking convention, and they're like, "What's going on with all these cosplayers walking around?" But yeah, it was fun. You can see there's like a haze going on in this convention hall, I guess, from all the cooking. I think later on, when I was here, Las Vegas had these really bad air quality days. Like it was really super bad. It was like you couldn't even see in front of me. It was like super smoggy. But I don't think this was because of that. I think this was just from the food stalls and their cooking kind of causing this haze. And then as I was walking out in this corner here, I saw this little shrine dedicated to Xenos. Not Harshafon, it's Xenos. You got all these nice little stickers here. And this shrine like grew over time. It got bigger and bigger. This is what it was. Someone left a dollar in there. And I see a menstrual relief packet. As I get around this thing, someone left a tissue, some Coke or Pepsi, and the menstrual relief things.
We are at 7 a.m. day 2. So 7 a.m. is like right before the first monorail, I guess, starts. And it's already a huge line. So I think this is just to get in this morning. I mean, it's not too bad of a line. It'll go through the metal detectors or whatever, the gate, real fast. But yeah, 7 a.m. already. And I think it opens at 9. We're on the second floor of the convention. The queue kind of went up the stairs. And it goes all the way back there, wraps around. It's moving, but this was like 7 a.m. I came here at 7 a.m. and it was already before the monorail rush. It is still quite the queue. So it looks like the end of the line is somewhere over there. We gotta go into that door and wrap around and go down the stairs. Alright, so we are at day 2 of LineCon. So it's not too bad, I guess, considering day 1. I guess I ended up somewhere in the middle there. So I think I'm gonna end up about the same place as where I was yesterday. So let's keep going. This is the front of the line down there. I need to use the washroom. There's a sea of people just waiting. Holy shit. It's a never-ending line of people. I think to walk the whole line is like a mile, I feel like. At least my step counter shows I've been walking like 1.5 miles already. So apparently there's a little Namazu in this barrel as part of one of the quests. And you're supposed to take a picture of this Namazu. Oh wow. It's around the art area. And I think they don't really care about the quest badges in here. I think they're just handing it out because the lines are just getting too long. So you're not really scanning the badges, you're just giving you a poster if you want.
So this is the fishy goods side quest. I don't know whether you've heard the same rumors that have reached my ears recently. Unusual and strange goods arriving at the Rotterdam marketplace, middle of the night, no less. Very clandestine stuff going on here, if you ask me. And I have a good authority that there's a strange rustling sound coming from the bottom of one of these barrels. Something fishy is going on here, that is certain. Now, the Radiant Host, they're too busy to be able to investigate this, so we're asking you to get to the bottom of it. Go to Rotterdam, find this fishy barrel, and take a photo of yourself standing next to it on one of your digital devices. Take this photo evidence to the redemption table to receive a unique digital badge for your investigative services, but I warn you, keep your hands away from whatever it is that you may find there for your own safety. As we call it fishy goods, I suspect it's not something you want to get on your fingers. That sort of thing doesn't wash off. I mean, they say lemon juice, but what do they call it? Enjoy!
Are you ready to accept the marvelous journey?
Yes, I am.
This is called Healing Through Time side quest. Now, I am a gleaner, mostly specializing in the collection of alchemical instruments. And I have been doing some reading about the most recent experiments conducted by the alchemist Fanfest. That seems that in an effort to help create a void gate, they have inadvertently created a rift leading to a different time and place. Please, go in search of this portal pointing to this land. Take a photo of yourself alongside this portal, and take your photo to the badge keepers in the redemption table to unlock the special.
Thank you.
Be safe on the journey.
Thank you.
To truly understand something I find fascinating, it's now creating true harmonic melodies on the moon. But once, to the rhythm of I need you to go to the moon. Of yourselves on the dance floor.
Expertise, but I need to know, are you brave enough to embark upon the spell or a spell cycle? Yes. Good, oh my goodness. I love the conviction, that's wonderful. Well, you see, I don't know. And my job is to bring various books to and from the library, which I come to know well. But the many forbidden tomes located within the Numenor, it's come to our attention that a great many of them have been misplaced among its sprawling shelves. Of adventurers such as yourselves to look for these peculiar tomes that seem to haunt the place. What if you said, when the books are bound together, a special incantation will be revealed. So, take your time, search the shelves, and take a photo of yourself with the books that spell out the incantation. Please don't touch the books, take a photo and bring it all the way over there to the badge keepers at the redemption table by concessions. That's the proper job. Go to the holiday. Show them your photo, recite the incantation, and that is where you will be given a special digital reward for your work. Thank you so much. Please be careful on your journey. Thank you.
Here's another one of the booths they have set up. This one is kind of like you're in the Charlene Library. It's called Tome Natal. And then there's a little quest associated with it for one of the digital badges. And then you gotta read the little letters that are on the books and kind of spell out water, water, froth, and foam. It's that thing that Ishtola says to some of her little minion. Here's a picture of that tornado. Line up to take a picture within there. And here's a close-up of the bookshelf. So here's the Loprit DJ has appeared, and they got some nice light show and people dancing on the dance area. And you can take pictures later on with the Loprit DJ. I heard underneath the mask it was Soken. I'm not sure if that's true or not. But I did mute the sounds here because it is just really, really loud. I'll mute for a second, and you can see that you just can't hear anything from the phone recording. You can see how it's really loud. But it sounds better in real life. It's just that the phone can't really pick it up properly. Here's that Pandemonium event. I think they're wiping here. I don't see any balls going into those holes. But yeah, I guess the other members have to click the buttons on the side, and then some of them have to fight Carbuncle up front there. But I mean, it's just a silly little carnival game. But I guess the whole point is to take pictures. I mean, it's a very nicely decorated area. Carbuncle is really nicely drawn there. So take pictures in front of the Carbuncle and around all the decorations. Here's the lineup for taking pictures with the Loprit DJ. I don't know, does that look like Sokun? Maybe it is, maybe they switched out, I have no idea. The mosh pit hasn't started when I started taking this video, but eventually a whole bunch of people were on this dance place dancing. But I think everyone right now is still lining up to take pictures. They don't want to miss out taking pictures with the Loprit. So a little info sign they had set up for this thing.
There's a quiet room that is some sort of pushing collab. Let's be quiet one here. That's the quiet room. That's Xenos and Arthur's, and they have an autograph line. Very popular.
Come. I have a question for you. Do you think that your wanderings will take you anywhere near the Warrior of Light celebration wall? I ask this because I could use a little help with a sculpted in history side quest.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, excellent. I tell you, it is my work. My work has given me an appetite for well-crafted stories, and lately I have been struggling to find any truly engaging material. I have found myself lost in a sea of words, and I know that it is tales of true warriors like yourself that will reinvigorate my imagination. So, if you are willing, travel to the celebration wall, to our Warrior of Light. There, I want you to step up and stand tall amongst our greatest heroes. Take a photo of yourself posed gallantly amongst the other statues there. You will take that photo to the badge keepers at the redemption table, near concessions, and there you shall receive a reward that is worthy of this feat.
All right, thank you. That's amazing.
Here's the rule book for, I guess, that side event inside the old Charlian pool, which is the little fishing one. You can fish for these little, try to catch as many of these little fish as you can. I mean, it's just for that digital badge, again, to submit for the poster and the stickers. So this is another one of those Island Sanctuary events. This is the other one where you throw like beanbags into little holes. But this reminds me that there's a QR code on each of these like displays, and you're supposed to use the Fanfest app to scan those QR codes to get digital badges. But it didn't really work that well. I think later on we found out that you had to like zoom out or like move away from the digital QR code instead of moving really close in order to get it to scan. But yeah, whoever made that happen, like it scanned really poorly, so people were having trouble getting that scanned. But otherwise, I guess it didn't really matter in the end. I think you only need 3 digital badges anyways to get the poster and stickers, and I think in the end they were just kind of giving out extras for free anyways. So here's a group doing this event, the Island Sanctuary event. I think you're competing against each other in the teams, and then within your team, one group is trying to sort the fruits into the basket, and another person is trying to put the beanbags into the holes. I mean, just a little silly little carnival game. Nothing too crazy. I mean, the whole point is to just take pictures in front of the Island Sanctuary signs, get the unique Final Fantasy decoration pictures. The carny games are meh.
There's some more art contest entries. I think these are physical items. So like these are pictures of actual things people have made. And they submitted these. Oh wow, is that a whole figurine? That's amazing. Someone made mud pie. That's hilarious. Oh, looks like that character from what's it called? Hat in Time. And these are also some little figurines. That's really cute. Nice looking weapon. Little cardboard scenery thing. Arm on. With a 3D printed shadow box kind of thing. I don't know what it's called, but that looks pretty cool. I think it's 3D printed. That's how I would make it, but chocobo. Bahamut. Celine or Eos figurine. Some more weapons. So I like all of them. I think they are really cool. Oh, I forgot the Ascian robe. You could dual use that for the cosplay contest and art contest. That's a good idea. Wait, what is this? This is that is horrifying. Jesus Christ. Okay. These are the arts. Some more physical art items that people have made. Oh, this guy has pottery. Got a little corpse earring. This guy has a book. Some banner. I don't know what these are. Some patches, I think. Very nice. I mean, you can see all of these online, I think, so I just wanted to take a quick look at this little candle holder there. This is cute. What is this? A little diorama with Clow, and I think that's the knot down there in the reflection. Little Shiba butt. I like how he took a picture specifically of the Shiba butt. Very cool. I think these are some drawings people have done. All very colorful.
Oh, that makes sense, yeah.
Get around you guys, sorry. Thank you. Oh, wow. like this one with the flower. I like this one too. The snow, I always like the snow. Alright, very cool. Some more art here. Bunch of Lalas in this one. They're minions. Aww, this one's adorable. Some of these are screenshots, I think. And some of them are... Very nice, very nice. I think there's some more booths on the other side there. I think these are all screenshots. Rainbow lava. Why didn't he claim the Vista? Okay. Some more pictures. These are like screenshots still. This one is nice. I like the I guess portrait mode is. Oh, that's very nice. This one also looks pretty good. But all very good. Some more kind of creative. The little sheep and the moon and Earth. Wow, I like this one. And I like this one too. It's like the Warrior of Light with all the Loprits. Although I kind of like this one. This one has all the bold colors. The red really pops. We got Alipos. That guy getting run over? Oh man, it is. This one is very cute. Some banana, a watercolor there or something. And some paisa. This one has nice colors. I like the red. Wow. This one also has nice colors.
I have to like speed write my resume.
Alexander one is very good too. Yeah, and that's all the art that they have.
I thought it was kind of funny because based on the tape, they thought this line would extend all the way back there. And if it did, this would have been like a 3 or 4 hour line because there's only 4 magic mirrors and it takes quite a while for each person to go through it, so it would have been a really slow line.
There's actually a 3D little thing. This arrow. I guess you could change the direction of the arrow. That's kind of smart. Let's see if we can. Yeah, it's Velcroed on, so you could change the direction of the arrow if you want. That's pretty smart. Interesting. So the merch line tickets have all been given out, and if you don't have a merch line ticket, you don't get to buy the merch. It's kind of like a weird system, but whatever. This line here is the Copium merch line, so or the standby merch line. And apparently, if they don't sell out of all the stuff, the people here can have a shot at trying to buy the merch. So I'm pretty, up on the line here. So I think maybe I have a chance if they're let people go through. So I'm gonna wait it out. They say at 5:30, which is in like, I don't know, 30 minutes. They will let people in, and we will see. Although I think all the merch can be bought online anyway, so I'm not sure if it's worth waiting it out. But yeah, if you have a ticket, they just let you in. But if you don't have the ticket, you gotta wait here. Copium is happening here. She seems to only be letting a certain amount of people in. I'm almost at the front. Almost there. Merch. A bunch of the stuff are sold out, but you could take a piece of paper and try to buy some of the merch. Almost there.
Okay, so the day is winding down at this point. I bought my merch that I wanted. There's some t-shirts and all that. This person has a really nice stack marker cosplay. There was so many nice cosplays. I took a bunch of pictures, but I can't, of course, post them all this video. But there's a few random ones. There's the moon, pictures of pandemonium. At the end of the day, the crowd was thinning out a bit, so you could get in there and take pictures in front of Carbuncle and in front of the statues if you wanted to. So Carbuncle, nicely drawn, and then here's the golden themed Dawn Trail. I guess it's golden themed. You could take a picture on the little stand there. Here is the battle area for doing the trial. Here's the art booths, which has all the art. Again, more amazing cosplays, which are new. This cosplay, I guess we won't talk about. There's the Summer Night cosplay. There's another dancer cosplay. Medion and FFXIV. And this record thing you can buy. It's very expensive. More random Pusheen pictures. I was like, what is this collab? It's kind of random. More cosplay. In the end of the day, this wall was absolutely filled out. So all the names on there. What was Iya cosplay? Really creative. Meteon was really nice cosplay. Got the little flower and everything. And of course, these event quest cleaners, the event people, they were absolutely amazing. Like, I mean, my voice is already dying just by talking through this video, which is already short, but they were yelling, like they had to like speak so loud in order to be heard over all the noise over the convention, and they were just talking the entire day. So they were absolutely amazing. They were doing that the whole day, and they were just in character and role playing, and then they're like, the quests and their speech were well practiced, so they were very amazing. There's some more cosplay and another cosplay. All very amazing. I have so many pictures of the cosplays, and they were all so good. Here's the picture of inside of the book for that Tome Natal thing, in case you're curious. Some more cosplay pictures. I think this is getting close to the end of the day. Here's how much the food for that hot dog cost. I guess it wasn't $13, but $7 is pretty expensive. Picture of an empty old Charlie and pool. Got a picture of the computers they're trying to sell. The Pandemonium board. Just random pictures of boards I guess in the poster earlier. The 360 Realm Cam, the Magic Mirror. Just for completeness, all the instructions, I guess. And here's the Redemption board. So here's some pictures of the app. This app immediately crashed, basically, when people tried to sign up for the battle challenge. Here's some of the quests that they have. Cradle the Moon, which is take a picture of you holding the moon kind of stuff. The other one is find that Namazu in that bucket that I showed earlier. So stuff like that. Here's another one of the quests. I think just scan the QR code. So yeah, so this is each of the boards have a QR code you have to scan. It's kind of glitchy, but I guess it was okay. Here's another picture of the reservations for the battle challenge. Later on it worked, but in the second day you didn't need to reserve. I guess it was it thinned out enough that you could just go there and do it. But I managed to get a reservation. Some more pictures of how the constant play. And then it's my step counter. I did a lot of walking over a few days in the Fanfest. I guess it's 15 miles. I mean, it's not the longest I've walked, but to do it repeatedly for like 4 or 5 days, it was my legs were like dead at the time. And then here's a picture of the air quality at the end in Las Vegas. It was really bad. It was really smoggy, and you could smell like some weird smell in the air. So, and I think at the end, some of the planes had to get canceled. My plane was luckily unaffected. I heard some people's planes got like affected because it was so smoggy. So here we are at the end of the day. I'm just panning the camera around to show you my seat. It's somewhere in the middle. It's not too bad of a seat, especially since I didn't get here that early. Managed to find a seat, but I couldn't sit, of course, with my group because this is just only solo seats left. But at least we got seats, right? Because you don't have to sit on the floor all the way at the very back. So it is what it is. I'll take what I can get here. And I guess we're just all waiting for the Primals concert to start. Of course, I didn't record the Primals concert. You probably can't hear anything through the phone anyways, and they don't allow it, but I'm pretty sure someone's recorded it. You can probably find it on YouTube.
So this is all the people waiting for the concert. I'm walking to my seat, which I had to reserve with a bag because I needed to go to the washroom. And I think it's around 8:15, 8:20 right now. And the concert starts, 7:15, 7:20? Concert might start at 7:30 or 7, I don't. Actually, I have no idea what time it is. Oh, I'm winded, that's why.
No one chugs the water like Koji does.
Nice dance.
So yesterday they made us come out after a flow and we're crying. Now they make us come out after the dance and we're just sweating profusely in our eyes. But this is the end of another fan festival. This is an exciting moment. Don't be sad, be happy we're all here together after so long. So, to begin our closing, I'd like to ask everyone up here to say a few closing remarks. And we actually have our community team here with me, who are my dancers as well. So if I could ask Danielle to start us off.
Hello everyone, I hope you enjoyed Fanfest!
I did some work 2 days, so did you like it? At the end of the event, we tend to say this is just the beginning or something like that, but this is literally the beginning of the new world tour of fan festivals. So as a proof, after tomorrow's orchestra concert, I'm parting from the main party and I alone flying to London to discuss more about the long London Fan Festival because it's already less than 3 months. Oh, it's scary. So, please look forward to it.
It's my watch.
Sorry about that.
Okay, so thank you so much for coming to Fan Festival. There's a lot of people out there, but thank you for being very patient with me. Thank you for those who came up to me, and thank you for my work. I'm very flattered and honored. You guys are such nice people.
日本語でいきます。前回のファンフェスティバルはデジタルで皆さんに直接は会えませんでした。
So our last fan festival was done digitally, and we could not meet you in person.
やっぱり直接会ってファンフェスティバルやるとめちゃくちゃ楽しかったです。
It sure doesn't beat coming here live in person and getting that sort of direct reaction from you guys.
だからまた次の拡張頑張って作ってまたここに戻ってくるぞ。
So we're gonna work hard on our next expansion. We're gonna come back here, definitely come back here.
そのためにはゲーム楽しんで遊んでね。
So please continue to enjoy our game.
だったら、please more louder, turn up volume, more louder.
Turn up the volume.
The volume.
なんていうの？
Thank you. Attention, please. まず皆さんに一つお願いがございます。
So first, I have one thing to ask of you all.
我々の可愛い娘をあんまり泣かせないでください。
Please stop making our most adorable member cry.
ですね、まず、ちょっと何を言おうかいろいろ考えてたら泣きそうだったんで考えるのをやめたんでちょっと考えさせてください。
So I was trying to think of what to say, and then everything I thought about kind of made me want to cry a little bit. So now I need to think some more. Give me a sec.
ゲームを作るのは結構大変で、なかなかこうしんどい時もすごく多いんですけど。
So making a game is difficult, and we do have hard times when we're doing it.
今日改めて本当に、いつも思うことなんですけど、特別今日は強くゲームを作ってて本当に良かったなと思いました。
I always think this, of course, but today, or being here this weekend, actually really made me feel it once again that I'm so glad that I make games.
で 今日結構いろんなプレイヤーの方とちょっとね短い時間ではありましたけどお話できた中で、最後改めてゲームはいいなって思ったのでこれからも楽しんでください。そして必ず先ほど言ってましたね、またファンフェスティバルに帰ってきます。
So lastly, this just really reminded me that games are great. I really hope you continue to enjoy it. And like Silicon said, we will be back.
Thank you!
This is the after convention. I guess everyone's hanging around outside, and there's a lot of cosplayers that we could take pictures with. And yeah, it's still quite a crowd. I guess it will thin out in a bit, but right now people are still hanging around here. We had fun exchanging information, meeting people. So yeah, cool stuff. I guess I didn't really record the outside area, but I guess there's a lot of people hanging around outside here. I think in the morning they have like a food truck here. They buy some food from, although I think they ran out of food real fast. The whole food business was a bit rough. It's like really expensive here. But oh man, it's super hot outside even at night. But a whole bunch of people are still waiting here. And I guess
now that the event is over, let me talk about some of my thoughts about the FanFest. In the background, I'm going to just have some random pictures. Some of it is not even FanFest related. It's pictures I took after the FanFest. I just went around the strip and did some strip activities in Las Vegas. But yeah, overall, I liked FanFest. I thought I had fun meeting people, meeting friends that I played in game and all that. But let me talk about some of the things that sucked. First is, of course, the ticketing. I know a lot of FC friends and stuff like that who wanted to go, but they never got the tickets. So I don't know how they could improve that because it did feel very packed. But yeah, it's the ticketing system kind of sucked there. Also, the location kind of sucks. Las Vegas is not a great place. It was also very the air quality was very, very bad when I was there. It was very, very hot. Like this Las Vegas in the summer. Like, what are you thinking? And on the first day in the morning, people had to stand outside. Like if you were late in line, you saw that line extended outside the building, and it was scorching outside. If you didn't have sunscreen, I'm pretty sure those people got sunburned too. So yeah, it was absolutely brutal. So I don't know. Next time, put it in Seattle or something. It's like Las Vegas is not a great place. There was some other issues. So first of all, like I think the app kind of sucked. The FanFest app. The QR code scanning was kind of glitchy, and the signing up for the battle event was kind of glitchy. But on the flip side, you didn't really need to do any of that. I mean, you only need 3 digital badges, and at the very, very end of the event, they didn't even care about the digital badges anymore. They just like gave it to you if you showed up to the redemption booth, anyways. And also for the battle event at the end of the second day, it started to thin out, so you didn't even need to use the app to sign up. You could just show up at the battle event to do the trial. Another thing that sucked was that there was a lot of lines. It was like line count. It was like hours and hours of just lining up, which kind of sucked. Maybe they could have improved their throughput of the booths in some way. I don't really know. But yeah, the lineup was really bad. The food was really expensive and bad. And then I think some people had issues with like the accessibility. Like they had to sit in the front for the concerts, but then the security guards had to like push them back or move them back or something, and they couldn't get their seats that were waiting for. So I don't know what happened, but some of the security and accessibility stuff could have improvements, I guess. On the good side, I had a good time. Like the gleaners were really amazing. The role-playing gleaners, they were absolutely great doing the quests. So the props were really nice. Taking pictures in front of some of the props. I'm not that into the Carney games, but taking pictures and forming memories with the pictures is really great. The concerts were, of course, amazing. The piano concert and Primal's concert was amazing. Also nice was take pictures with all the streamers. So if you have a favorite streamer, they're probably there. Took pictures with Jesse Cox and all the other major streamers. And then of course taking pictures with all the cosplayers. All the cosplays were really amazing. And then yeah, just overall I had fun. Would I do it again? Yeah, I think I would, even if it was in Las Vegas. But hopefully it won't be in Las Vegas next time. But yeah, definitely could use some improvements. But otherwise, you know what? I had a good time. I'm looking forward to the next FanFest. But anyways, yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.